Hello everyone, we are here for the season finale of what season is it? We've had so many seasons now. Season 4 finale. We are here for the season 4 finale round Singapore. We have got a championship battle, just like Jack being Will Manu last season. We've got Will Manu and Nightowl, and Williams and Mercedes. Last season, both of them were champions. Nightowl in Tier 2, Will Manu in Tier 1. We crowned a Tier 2 champion yesterday, none other than the Jamaican Bacon myself. What a championship it was. Congrats to Elite Shots for the P2. Driving an incredible season. Deal driving a great season. Be nice to see them in the Icon Series, which starts on the 21st of March. Ladies and gentlemen, Season 5 the Icon Series. 1 tier, 12 drivers, track decided in the lobby with a spin wheel. We are meaning business for next season, so make sure you're there to watch that. But nevertheless, season finale now. Nightowl and Will Manu. Let's have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'd just like to mention, I've got a bet with Smithy in the Aston Martin that if he does a last to first here today, he will be earning himself £20. Who will get in his way? We don't know, but look at that, 16 drivers, and going to try and invite Bingle Bonds once again, just to make sure. Well, obviously he's supposed to be racing, but cool. Sorry, it's him. Just get them invites through, see if he can get in. Hopefully he can. He's a clean driver, good driver. Drove yesterday. Lovely race. We're going to drive today, see what happens. Andy Moore is already promoting our Twitch on his Instagram. We love Andy. But yeah, we've got drivers coming out of the pits. We've got Hazard, Logan, we've got Sonic Aspect. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, may I mention, if you Season 1 OGs still remember him back in the day, we've got Soul joining us for the Icon Series next season. Instagram views for our stories are all-time high. TikTok views are all-time high. The league is booming. Who knows? We might have a Tier 2 once again. Probably not until F1 24. But that is our podium city yesterday. Nova, absolute masterclass of a strategy. Had quite a bit of pace as well round here yesterday. Let's see what he can do here today though. Qualifying, he qualified back of the grid. All of a sudden he's on the podium. Just a lovely race from Nova in the Alpine. And we've got to give credit to him. He's had a better season. 51 points for Nova this season. Was it any good compared to the 157 points I think Jamaican Bacon got? Probably not. No one's ever near him because he's a goat. But also we've got an eye on the few new driver space. Sir Max, Aspect on track. Scobler, I can't say his name. Lade, I'm not calling him Lade in the Alpine. We've got who else? Aspect, yeah. So yeah, Aspect, Sir Max, and Blade and Lewis, obviously racing in season 4 Tier 2. Couldn't really attend many races, but he's here for the Tier 1 race today. Parallel Harry's about to start his push lap now, and am I looking forward to it? Hell yeah, am I looking forward to it. Hazard starts push lap, comes in to the first few corners then. Sorry if I sound a bit distracted, I'm still trying to get Bingle Bonds in at the moment. Just, I don't know if he's not working or not, but we'll watch Hazard's lap and invite Bingle Bonds. Once again, we also want to see him in here. Good driver, good pace, clean. And did very well in Tier 2 yesterday for his first F1 RL race. Has to come to the end of Sector 1. He has gone purple, 26.5. This is already destroying the times, may I mention, of Tier 2 yesterday. Obviously, Logan, of all people, got pole due to me getting impeded on my flying lap near the end. So Logan getting pole yesterday while he's in his team of Alfa Romeo. Now his teammate in Tier 1, Hazard, in the Alfa Romeo, trying to go for pole, goes a bit deep for that corner, gets it beautifully though, catches the car beautifully, comes to the tight hairpin, then he's got Red Bulls in front of him. These Red Bulls are going to have to get out of the way. Bit of a slide, nevertheless, still pushing that car to the limit. Aspect 30.5 first lap. Not really where he would want to be, but it's the first lap indeed. Hazard does not invalidate. Still pushing. This Red Bull really needs to watch what she's doing. You can see Hazard's gaining on the back of this Red Bull. This Red Bull is still not shifted. Viper goes fastest for 29.3. Nova at 31.9. Hazard stuck behind the Red Bull, almost impeded by this Red Bull, and believes that is Sir Max. It was Sir Max, but Hazard goes to 28.8. Vile lap from Hazard. Definitely more pace though. Alfa Romeo is leading it 1-2 at the moment. Sonic on a push lap as well. Lucas is on a push lap here. Smithy staying in the pits. You know that he is not going to be going for a lap. Will Manu fighting for the championship along with good old Nightowl, who's on a push lap. So that's why I'm bored with Nightowl. The man in P2 in the championship needs a good qualifying here to make a good race happen. Bit slidey, bit invalid. That's Lucas P3 at 30.3. Lap times will start coming thick and fast. Max, purple sector 1 is saying, on my 10 mention, whether or not that's a glitch. No. Manu is on a push lap with no ERS usage. So Andy Moore, race winner yesterday around Singapore, 31.9. Yellow flag. That's Nightowl getting out of the way of people. Respect to him. Dill, very good race from him yesterday. P10. I say very good race. Sorry, he did DNF. He had a lot of pace though. And Dill just not getting the luck of the draw. Lewis on a push lap at the moment in the AlphaTauri. He's sending it through Sector 2. Let's ride on board with him then, because we know Lewis has got pace, especially in Tier 2. He had pace, but what he can do today, taps the wall. Oh, we caught that at the right time. But nevertheless, he's not going to be happy with that. So Hazard on his in lap. Viper P2 on his in lap. Will Manu 29.8. No ERS usage. Now he's using ERS. Got him ties up. So let's ride on board then with Will Manu. Sir Max goes P3 with 29.8. Lovely little lap from him. Sorry, I'm trying to work out the buttons. Will Manu sending it through the second sector. Finished the first sector purple by the looks of it. Will Manu just wants to get everything done here today. 3-time champion. That would be ridiculous. Sending it through sector 2. Has to lift up quite a bit there, but nevertheless he's still going for it. Fingerbombs can't get in, so he's giving up and trying to get us unlucky. But we'll see him next season as a reserve, and you know, I consider Manu 5 times up on his lap time. Is something miracle worthy through this last sector. And can you get a possible toe here from the Ferrari? He's going to. So the Ferrari out the way, fair enough to the Ferrari of Sonic. Getting out the way, doesn't get involved in Will Manu's lap. Will Manu was a slide. And he's just going to come into the pits. Will Manu, good lap until then. Harbs on a push lap then. We know Harbs got pace. We saw Harbs have pace season on season, but it's just no luck there. But he's coming back to F1RL. Fresh face, ready to fight. Nightowl was on a push lap, he's on an out lap. So we'll carry on running on board with Harbs at the moment. Sending it through the streets of Singapore. Can he do a Perez and absolutely smash it? Can he do a Sainz even and defend a masterclass of a win? You never know. Andy Moore won yesterday in Tier 2. That he hasn't won since the first ever race of F1RL. Andy Moore, the longest, did have the longest race winning gaps. Oh, Harbs just goes up track, gets P3. 29.6. You see how quick he was going because he had that mistake. Don't get what Shed's doing. Shed's P4. Nightowl on a push lap then. Sending it through sector 1. That corner did look a bit scruffy. But Nightowl's still going to go for it. Liverpool are 4-1 up at the moment. I'd just like to mention Liverpool 4-1 up. Absolute scenes here today at F1RL HQ of the Jamaican Bacon being gassed for his team, but also having a very sore throat and a headache, but still turns up and commentates because it's his league and he loves it, and he wanted to promote the hell out of it, especially with getting some banging race clips here. Nightowl sending it through the hairpin then. I believe that's Will Manu coming out for another lap. Will Manu actually trying in qualifying. Shows how much he actually might just want this. Purple sets 2 for Nightowl. Maybe Nightowl is cooking. Nightowl does go P4, 29.6, but you know we've got more pace. Just by the fact you could tell through where Harb's just gone through now, he scraped the wall. Dilb on a push lap. Andy on an out lap. So we'll ride on board with Dilb then for the rest of his lap. Through set 2, see the traffic, but no one getting in his way. That is a hash of aspects of the track. Got moving once again though, however, that was through the hairpins. Maybe he had contact with the wall. Do not know. Well, we've got 8 minutes left to qualifying. Andy Moore's just started his push lap, but we're back on board with Dilb with 4.6 for a swing sector. I'm saying he's going to come out around the P4, P5 area at Dilb. No, all of a sudden he's coming into tier 2 and he's been in a world of his own. Dilb loves racing F1RL once again. He's always racing F1RL. Got so much respect for him for turning up racing, and he's been doing well and the results finally on his way. He got his first win this season. What more could you want from Dilb? P6 from him. Lovely little lap, especially in a tier 2 race with a lot of competitive drivers. Will Manu, no pressure my friend, but we're going to watch a lap with you. I want ERS deployed, I want a lot. A proper sweaty push lap just for the clips and whatnot, so please do it. There it is, ladies and gents. Will Manu starting his push lap now, round Singapore. Hopefully he doesn't go invalid without me noticing. I don't know because I haven't got the HUD on, but Manu send it through the first section and gets it lovely and clean. No sliding for him. Lovely exit out of them set of corners. Now heading down towards the DRS straight. Quick right-hander, 4th gear usually to go through there. DRS is enabled. We've got cars in front of him. Will they know he's not pushed up, and will they get out of his way? One Alpha Tauri got, I believe that's the Alpha Tauri of Logan, I want to say. Yeah, Logan, I think, is the only Alpha Tauri. He might have someone else racing with it, I don't know. I think Lewis is actually racing with him. All I know is that Will Manu is pushing that car to the limit through the streets of Singapore. Probably purple sector 1, and probably going to try and go for that purple sector 2. That car looks lovely under lights in Singapore. Through sector 2, difficult little section here, coming up to the bridge. And can he smash the bridge here? Of course he can smash the bridge. Into the hairpin he goes. Doesn't want to go too deep and ended up into the wall, and doesn't. It's a beautiful exit. DRS open, sending it down the DRS straight towards sector 3. Critical few corners left now for Will Manu. Can't go too deep into this corner, and does not. The Alfa Romeo of Hazard Viper gets out of the way. Beautiful stuff. No impeding here in F1RL. The McLaren out of the way. Will Manu coming down to the final chicane before the long left-handers to the line. What will it be for Will Manu here today? It's going to be P2. It's a 28.9. Not the best of laps from him, but Hazard still maintaining that provisional pole. Lovely little lap from Will Manu. Viper on a push lap now, coming through sector 2, so we'll finish riding on board with him. Viper just got the pace, has not got the luck. Sends it. He's 4 attempts up on his time. He's going to be in the 28s. 100%. We know Viper's got pace in that Alfa Romeo, like I just said. Taps the wall, I think it might be a bit of lag, I don't know, but he's still sending it through these last few corners. What will Viper set here? It's P3, it's 28.9, he's in the 28s. Lucas getting out of the way of other cars, I believe that's the car, yes it is, so we're on board with Harbs then. Joe Clay's left the session. I'll send him an invite in a minute. We'll send him an invite now, actually. Got him 2 invites in as we carry on watching Harbs go to the line. Sonic's at 31.5. Nova's at 31.1. Andy's at 31.0. Aspects at a 30.5. Lewis is at a 30 dead, and we're going to 29s and then 28s near the top. Harbs does come into the pits. Lucas coming into the pits. Viper has just set a lap and he's coming into the pits. Sonic on an out lap. Dilb's on an out lap. Max, there's no ERS. So I don't know if he's just set a lap or not. I don't know. One of those, my throat's killing me. I've only just started commentating. Nevertheless, I still continue. We fight through it. 3 minutes left of the session. A few drivers on their out laps now, so it'd be interesting to see where the pace is at. I'm just going to check if this. I'm going to try Bingle Bonds again. Sorry, just got to try. I'm going to try him twice, and then I'll also try. He's completely lit offline. Nice. So I've tried Bingle Bongs again. So hopefully it does work for him this time. Could be nice to see. Hopefully it does work. Let's see if it works. So Hazard's coming out for his push lap. Will Manu is out on an out lap. So Hazard, Will, Viper and Lucas, all the contenders. Harbs even. Harbs isn't too far off. A lot of contenders. Nightowl even as well. A lot of contenders for pole position here today. I expect to send it around the track, Andy Moore send it around the track. So Will Manu has started his push lap, so we'll ride on board with him through to Singapore, sending it through sector 1 at the moment onto the DRS straight. Had to lift quite a bit there, might have lost a bit of time, but nevertheless it's still committed to it. We've got a lot of people on a lot of push laps at the moment. People can't be holding people up. Will Manu is nearly 2 times up on his time. That is beating Hazard's time, but obviously we're going to see Hazard start a push lap in a minute, so we'll be comparing these 2 times. But at the moment we're focusing on Will Manu sending it round. Viper also near enough there as well. So 2 Alfa Romeos against the Williams, because someone else get involved. Harbs, Nightowl, Lucas, Max even try and get involved. We don't know, but Hazard has started his push up now. Will Manu sending it over the bridge section towards the hairpin, breaking critical through this hairpin and gets it quite nice. But with the exit's going to be nice with a different story. A man fighting for his 3rd world title. Nightowl fighting for his 2nd world title. What is F1RL going to bring to us around Singapore here today? We try and try and try to make it the best for our viewers possible. And Will Manu will want to show off his moves. Show Clyde has joined. Aspects retired from the session. That's P11 for him. Will Manu defying all odds like usual. What's he going to set? Round Singapore. 28-4. That is the time to beat. That is the time the Alfa Romeos are going to have to beat. And Hazard looks like he's down on his time at the moment, but still sending it through the bridge section. Logan retires. P8 for him. Sonic P14. Smithy P15. Chocolate P16. Back of the grid for his first race. There's someone in the wall. I'm guessing that is Logan. Yes, that is Logan in the wall. Hazard, the final odds once again. The man that has beef with Nightowl. Both don't like each other, and it's very obvious to tell. Buffin retires. That's P10 for him. What is Hazard going to set? And Hazard coming through the last final corners now. Come on, Hazard. Give us a little pole position here. The Alfa Romeo, send it through the final few corners now. What's it going to be? It's provisional pole for Hazard. What can Viper do about it? Viper P3, Hazard, a snatched pole. What can Lucas do about it now? Lucas is improving, but is it enough to improve by? Lucas coming through the final long corner now. What's Lucas can set? Can he take that P3 on Viper? No, he can't. It's P4. Harbs setting the lap now. Where's Harbs going to sit? Harbs goes P3, takes up Viper. Nightowl coming through the final few corners now. But this finale is proper kicking off. Nightowl finishes P6. Max is invalidated, and that is qualifying done. And Hazard has taken pole here in Singapore. What a lap from Hazard. And Max gets disqualified for going the wrong way. Apparently, I don't know, I'm a bit confused. Max was disqualified. He starts at the back of the grid. Wow. Crazy, but Hazard, followed by Will, followed by Harbs. Harbs, lovely P3 performance from him. Viper P4, Lucas P5, Nightowl running out the top 6. Nightowl to Will Manu, 4 positions. Nightowl needs to finish with 3 points or more on Will Manu to win this. Will Manu just needs to finish above Nightowl. Anything above Nightowl or within 3, like where he's not, Nightowl's not gaining 3 points on him, he's done it. Will Manu can finish P10 and Nightowl can finish P11. Will Manu will win it. Sorry, Nightowl can finish P8, P9, sorry. And yeah, Will can finish P11. I don't know, a bit confused. But Hazard, 3 points in between Will Manu and Nightowl for the championship. And it's all going to go down to the race. Will Manu, not happy that he's not on pole, but Hazard, very happy that he's on that first front spot. Hazard, your pole sitter for Singapore. But there is your qualifying results. Obviously, Smithy not setting the lap, Max getting disqualified, and the Alpine not setting the lap either. But Hazard on top, just where I like him to be. Whoa, let's all just calm down. It's Hazard. But there we go then. Will Manu could have got pole, didn't. Smithy didn't go for pole because he's got a bet from last to first. Hazard, I think that's Hazard's first pole. Well, he just said first pole, question mark. So I'm guessing it might be his first pole. But Hazard on the front spot. What a lap from the Alpha Romeo driver. I've got a headache and a sore throat now. So this is...
Qualifying's a bit better, but who knows what happened in the race.
Where did Anthony Moore finish? 13th. Not happy with his qualifying. All kicking off. All kicking off. Well, here we go. 5 lights. When will they go? Safety car. What's happened? What's happened? What's happened? Okay. Lights out of the way, they go, and there's a safety car. Wow. Welcome to the F1 game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a bit confused. There's a safety car. That's what I'm guessing is happening, Hobbs. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nova just saying, oh, it's just a formation lap, it's fine. But I've noticed that someone's dropped to the back of it, like dropped back to Andy Moore's up. Rolling starts at Fernando Alonso. AK's on it, he's in P15. Oh, welcome to F1 everyone, ladies and gentlemen. This game's so broken. So broken. This is why we can't wait for the next game to come out, so it might be a bit less broken. Oh, Hazard. We won. 2 Alpines. What's Nova doing? Well, this is just interesting, isn't it? This is just a great way to start a race. Especially the finale. You can't mind. We've got 30 laps of racing to come. Well, be less than 30 laps. It's crazy. We've got another lap then under the safety car. Let me just reiterate. Icon Series starts 21st of March every Thursday 7 PM. 20 of the best F1 RL drivers except from Will Manu, because Will Manu is taking a break from league racing. Aspect gets slapped with a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Lewis. So, yes, like I said, 20 of the best F1 RL drivers going head to head for the Icon Series title. This is the last season on this game before we move over to F1 24. You do not want to miss it. You've got like the Hazard, Hobbs, Viper, you've got Nightowl, you've got Logan, you've got Dilb, you've got Nova, you've got Andy, you've got Smithy, you've got Sonic. I think Sonic's racing. Don't know, Sonic might be a reserve. I don't know, I've actually checked. You've got lots of drivers. You've got Pencil Up Nose racing, you've got Soul the OG, you've got Pharrell, you've got, it's going to be the best season of F1 RL, mark my words. 12 races, all the tracks decided in the lobby before the race. No one can practice for anything. They're going in there blind, and it's going to switch everything up. And that will be with a short qualifying and a 50% race like usual. And there will be 3 sprint races during the season. 1 on race 2, 1 on race 6, and 1 on race 10. 3 different sprints. The sprints as well, on a sprint weekend, it will be a 50% as well. 50% race for the sprint and the full race. Not 35% like we did this year. It is in this lap. Finally got some racing. I can stop waffling about stuff that you guys probably don't care about. So Hazard survived the grid start because he didn't have to do one. He's now going to have to do a rolling start. And with a feisty Will Manu behind him, anything can happen at Alfa Romeo, and that Williams just looks so nice under the lights of Singapore. But 16 cars ready to go racing for what is going to be an intense race. I'll tell you that. Singapore brings many changes. Yesterday was a weather change near the end. Today, who knows, crashes, safety cars, a lot. It all happens in F1 RL. A finale in F1 RL would not be not chaotic. You get what I mean? There's going to be chaos involved. And when is Hazard going to go? We've got no telemetry on. The Hazard is going. So Hazard has gone. And we're all going again. There's a yellow flag behind. And that is an Alpine on stroke blade. Off the track spun. Don't know what's happened there. But Hazard leads Will Manu. Leads Harbs. Leads Viper. Leads Lucas. Leads Nightowl. Leads Logan. So the top 7 and top 8 even. All going for something here. Hazard going to have to keep Will Manu behind him. Will Manu's going to want to get this move done. Hazard going for the hards. Will Manu on the mediums. Will Manu going to try to switch track? No, he does not. It's allowed Harbs to get involved. Is Harbs going to try into the corner? No, he does not. Will Manu goes deep though. It's going to allow Harbs to try and get a run on him. Harbs cannot. Traction weren't there out of the corner. So Harbs P3. Viper P4. Look at this helicopter shot. This is what we love about F1 RL. Look at these cars go for it. Look at the scenes of this. Beautiful shots we are seeing. But Hazard does lead. Will Manu sitting in a comfortable P2. This will win him the championship, his 3rd world title. Harbs P3, Viper P4, Lucas P5, Nightowl P6, Logan P7, Dill P8, Lewis P9, 10th, that's the Hazard aspect. 11 over. 12 Andy Moore, who's fighting with Smithy. Smithy, a very quick driver. I don't think he's going to struggle at all past Andy Moore. No, he's not. Smithy gains a place then. And at the back, well, the two at the back is Max and the Alpine Blade. But let's focus on the battle up ahead. Will Manu sets the fastest lap, chasing down Hazard for P1. Through the first sector they go, keeping it clean. That's what we like to see. We want to see clean racing. Aspect, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. All kicking off a bit here in Singapore. Will Manu right on the back, using the ZRS a bit more than Hazard has. Now Hazard's going to have to defend once again onto the inside. Will Manu not backing out of this move. Will to will. Manu does get pushed off track, but Hazard, very good defending, I have to say, from the Alfa Romeo driver. Elbows out, going for it. These two had a little bit of beef last season. Did Hazard and Manu, and Hazard switched up and decided to start beefing Nightowl, another champion. That is the yellow flag for Zonic in the Ferrari. Hopefully it's number 2 series. He is moving again. But Hazard also on the better tyre, I would say. The hard felt really nice yesterday, but the mediums also were very good. Absolutely sending it. You see Hazard just chasing down. Sorry, he's being chased down by Will Manu. Hobbs just in P3. Let's see, I flag again for what is happening to Zonic at the moment. Aspect gets another 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Oh, that's close. DRS isn't able. Is that lag? No. It's lagging a bit. Will Manu's dropped off a lot. What? What's just happened there? I don't know. Is there contact? I don't know. It's all a bit chaotic. Oh, and Aspect's race shortly over. And it's the safety car's out. The safety car is out. I don't know what's happened. Sonic's coming to pits. That new front wing going Sonic? Yes, it is. Aspect's put it in the wall as well. Throat's killing. 5 laps into Simple Grand Prix, and the safety car is out, and Hazard still leading the way. Lovely defending. Aspect does DNF. So that is his day done. Sorry, my throat is absolutely killing me. And I actually don't have a drink up here, which isn't the smartest, may I just say. Make sure you've always got a drink while commentating, but yeah, just don't have a drink at the moment. Aspect left the session, that's him done for today. Sorry, I apologise for that noise. That is just not the greatest noise to have, to be fair. But no strategy changes by the looks of it. Smithy coming into the pits, getting rid of the softs that he started on. This worked out well for him. He can get rid of them tyres, and he's coming into pits, getting rid of the hards. Max coming into pits, so that's Red Bull's double stacking. No, interesting to see what's going to happen here. 15 drivers left, 6 laps into the Singapore Grand Prix. And yeah, I'm just going to let you enjoy some cinematics of our drivers going around behind the safety car while we wait for something to happen. hope everyone is having a great time watching the safety car. But we are still going, and lap 7 is still a safety car. And also, like I said, not many strategy changes. Obviously, Smithy's gone for another set of softs. So Smithy, Andy, Matt, Sonic, and Scrowblade all pitting. Everyone else, so the bottom 5 all pitting, and everyone else above, so the top 10 staying out. Surely the safety car's got to be in the stuff unless the Stappen was not catch up. Liverpool did win 5-1 in the first leg, so Nunez got 2, Diaz got 1. Just great. It's just great to see. Just absolutely great to see. But surely the safety car's got to come in this lap now. Can we have some racing? Someone just leave the session. I didn't actually see if someone left the session or not. I'm really concerned that someone's just left the session. Who needs to be in here? I don't know. I didn't really see. I don't know. Someone leave the session. If someone left the session, they need to tell me in Discord now so I can get them back in. But Hazard is just about. But we start again in Singapore, and Hazard getting an excellent launch harbs off the track, coming back onto the track. Absolutely sending it. Hazard wants this race win. He wants to win the finale. But will it happen? We don't know. It might have been Lewis who disconnected because he's dropping down a lot of places. So we're going to invite Lewis. It might be. I might have actually just worked that out just by the fact he's dropping down places. I don't know. But we sent Lewis an invite. I don't know. Someone did disconnect and I don't know who. Oh, Scrowblade. There you go. He's in. Sorry, I know there's battles going on, but I just got to make sure that everyone. And he's not online anymore, so that is not that. So Will Manu's taking the lead. I've completely ignored it. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But Will Manu in the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix, all because I was trying to figure out someone to invite. Now Hazard's going to have to do some work here, because Hazard will not want to give up that P1, and Will Manu's going to have to do an absolute masterclass scheme behind him. Is that Dilb going for a move on Lucas? No, it's not, but Smithy's also fine. But Dilb with a lovely little switch there. Dilb wheel to wheel with Lucas, both sending it down towards the chicane in the last sector. Lucas switched to the inside, wheel to wheel contact, and they touch, and that's Lucas gone. Then Smithy goes through and follows Dilb. Now it is really game on here, because Parallel Harry is going to have to give it everything to stay with Will Manu. We know how quick Will Manu is. So it'll be interesting just to see how it all kicks off. But Will Manu just drains his ERS quite a bit, to be fair, does Will Manu. Don't really see him use a lot of ERS, and Viper's going to try and get past Harbs. Doesn't go for the move down into this corner. And Smithy's past Dill. I believe Smithy and Dill were teammates next season. I have to double check that. I know Dill's in the McLaren. I think Smithy's in the McLaren as well. Could be teammates next season, I don't know. I need to have a look. But a lot of good battles out on track, and this is one of them. And it's for a podium position. I'm just going to check the grid now because I'm a bit lost. As you can see here now, Viper's going to take the opportunity. There's contact. Harb's pushing him, but they're still going for it. And Viper's not going. He's going to push him now. Nightowl's getting involved. Smithy also there to get involved. This could be a four-way battle. But Viper through and clear now. Now Smithy's going to want to try and get past Nightowl. And look at Harb's pushing drivers. Harb's pushing a lot of people here. And just at the moment, just not being able to hold his own. Tyres look dead. Is being fully chased down by the cars behind him, and now the Alfa Romeo of Viper is pushing away. Will Manu is managed to push away from Hazard. Logan's in P8 at the moment, driving an excellent race in my opinion, chasing down Dill for P7. Is he going to try into the hairpin? Sorry, no, he's not. He's going to get a good exit. You can see ahead, Smithy's going for it on Nightowl. Look at the ERS drainage from Smithy. He's proper going for it. Smithy up into P5 now. Wants that 20 quid if he actually wins this race. So someone please, Harbs, my guy, Harbs, do what you need to do, innit? Smithy's dead. Just do what you need to do. Not really any races at all. Why would I ever do that? See, Harbs just struggling. That's Lucas having a moment, and he's tapped the wall. Smithy's going to go for it into turn one. Yes, he is. What a lovely shot. Bit of contact. Harbs defending. Defends quite well. Smithy still wants to get past though. If Harbs keeps on driving this aggressively, like he is, look at that. Harbs driving very aggressively. It might be day done for him for Icon Series grid, because you can't have that. You've got to drive sensibly. The Icon Series is going to be one of the best series behind F1 around. You see, just see at the moment. Smithy goes for the move down inside and Harbs gets it done. If Harbs goes for a dive from here, of course he does. Is there contact? Yep, spins Smithy. Yep, Harbs. It's done, mate. That's just peak. You knew that weren't going to happen. I knew that weren't going to happen. Why I called it. But yeah, Hazard 2.8 down on the money now. Viper 7 seconds off his teammate. This is just mental. Oh, this is a leader. Oh shit! Sorry, this is just realised this is all to leader. So I've obviously messed up. Yeah, why is it leader? Interval. There we go. That's a bit better. He's 4.4 off. But Will Manu just commanding this race. He wants that championship done here. Nightowl said he'd be happy with P2. See, Harbs is now coming into the pits. Is it for a tyre change, for a retirement? What's it going to be? Just carrying on. So, not even retired. Just for a tyre change then. But Will Manu, 3.6 gone. Viper, 4.7 off Hazard. Nightowl was 3.5 off Viper. Logan on the back of Nightowl as well. Logan, everything's come back to F1 RL. Yesterday, pole position. Yesterday, did so great. Lizzie Toast took him out. Unfortunate from Logan. Nevertheless, Dill's still on the back of Logan, however. And Sir Max is now going to try and get involved. Smith is going to have to fight his way back. Lewis and Nova batting. So is Andy Moore and Dylan. And just can't get it done. And on the back of them, Zonix turned up, ladies and gentlemen. Number 7 on that Ferrari. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Just look at the gaps. 4-4-4. 2 attempts between Nightowl and Logan at the moment. Logan just trying not to dive down the inside, doesn't want to cause any damage. You see the exit he needs to get out of here needs to be mint, and he does. He's got DRS and ERS deployed. doesn't go for the move, just stays behind Nightowl for the moment. He's running out of ERS, however, is Logan, and Dilb on the back of him with a bit more ERS, and Sir Max will be getting involved in this fight soon. But Will Manu, 5.2 seconds ahead now, cleared, gone, day done. I'm sure that Will Manu might just take this championship here today. Nightowl's just struggling down in P4, unless there's a safety car which will switch a lot of things up. Don't know, it's interesting, but Harb's down the bottom. Logan still trying to get past Nightowl. That's racing time home with multiple warnings. That's the yellow flag. I believe that was Nova involved in the incident there. I did not see it, but you see Logan and Nightowl still going at it. It's what we like to see. Dill gets passed by Sir Max. Sir Max is getting absolute mental racing. You see Logan's going to go for it. He's actually going to go for it. Down the inside, bangs wheels with Nightowl, nearly sends him spinning. Now he's in a fight with Max as well, and Nightowl. They're going to go 3 wide. This is beautiful battling, ladies and gentlemen. Dilb now getting involved with Sir Max. This is what we want to see in F1 RL. You see, look at just the racecraft between these drivers. Logan getting sent wide. Nightowl pushing him wide. Look at this. They're going to go wheel to wheel through the final few corners. Logan and Nightowl keeping it clean. Now Logan with DRS down the main straight into turn 1. Can he do it on Nightowl to take P4 into the first corner? Still holds his own. Nightowl goes wide. Logan on the inside. Logan goes through. Sir Max goes through. Nightowl dropping 2 positions there. Maybe drop another one on Dilb, and maybe another one on Smithy, who's turned up to the party again. Logan now leading the DRS train and now has hardly any ERS. This is a mental battle here for P4. This is what we want to see. Battles on track, clean driving. They're all driving so nice. Dilb down in P8, Smithy P7. Nightowl under pressure from Smithy, who's on them softs. Smithy needs to make the move quickly. He needs to try and gain as many places so he can gain some time for the pits. That's what you've got to remember. He needs the pit. Softs, then softs. Them softs aren't going to last, and he needs to do his mandatory anyway. Logan leading the way, however, on his battle for P4, and what a battle it has been. See Super Max, or Sir Max even going for the move. Logan's going for the switchback. Oh, it's contact. Big contact. And that's a virtual safety car out. And that's big contact. Tell Logan's not going to be happy with that. Disqualified for session for spinning the car. That's just not on. And Logan gets disqualified for a reason I personally don't believe he should have been disqualified for. And very good race from him. But yeah, he leaves the session. He's done. Nightowl coming into the pits under virtual. Smithy coming into the pits under the virtual. Dilb coming into the pits under virtual. Sir Max coming into the pits under virtual. A lot of drivers into pits, and Andy Moore goes up to P4. Sonic into P5. Harbs into P6. Nightowl leading them drivers who's in the battle for P4 onto new tyres. Well, we're back green. We've got yellow flags set to 1. 2 Alpines. But I just don't know what to make of this at the moment. Nightowl's absolutely banged it now. Hards are on, and Nova has left the session, so I will get him another invite. Depending if he's actually still online. Nova, I've sent you not 1, but 2 invites. Please get yourself back in here ASAP. But Hazard leading, Will Manu comes into the pits. Viper, P2. Viper can do a masterclass here for Hazard. Just hold up Will Manu. As Nightowl going to actually benefit from this, because Will Manu's coming out of the pits and he's so far ahead. So far ahead is Will Manu, straight in a bit ahead. Nightowl's not even involved in this battle with Will Manu anymore. Unless there's a safety car which can change it all. Don't know what's going to happen here around Singapore. All I know is now that Hazard is leading. And then Viper's going to have to do everything he can to stop Will Manu from getting past. It needs to be a team game here. End it on a high. Rob Cross is beating Michael Van Gogh at the moment for any of them darts heads out there. Come on, Rob Cross. Up the boy. Local to me. You love him. Up the boy. Is Nova back in yet? Nova's not back in. I'm a bit concerned for Nova's well-being. Send him another invite or 2 or 4. Sent Nova another 2 invites. But Hazard still leading, but Will Manu, P3 has pitted. Hazard yet to pit, and that's Viper touching the wall. That's also, was that Viper touching the wall? Or was that Hazard touching the wall? Someone just touched the wall, I don't know who it was. Lucas retires in the pits. Good from him there, retiring in the pits, not getting involved in anything. Nova is back in. Got a lot of time to make up now, 13 seconds down. Oh, look at Nightowl and Sonic. Beautiful move. Sonic's coming to the pits anyway. What a move from Nightowl. Just down the inside, just gets it done. And now it's being chased down by Smithy, who has DRS. 3 DNS for a Singapore race. Not bad so far. Nightowl rocking the Lewis Hamilton helmet. Purple halves freezing time penalty for multiple warnings. P5 just behind Andy Moore and P4. Will Manu will need to cook. Hazard's going to need to cook. Hazard don't want to leave it too late to come into the pits. 14 laps on mediums is not bad. Come on, Hazard, give us something. Give us a pit stop, something, anything. Is it going to be this lap? It's not this lap. Hazard stays out. When's Viper going to come in? Viper's in now. So Hazard, I'm saying, my friend, this is your lap. All I know is that Harbs is on the back of Andy Moore. If there's contact here, Harbs, I'm going to swing. Not my Andy Moore. Horrible exit from Andy Moore there. And Harbs makes it look easy. Harbs up into P4 then. Mediums for Viper. Smithy at 31.8 on them hards. He can go to the end of the race on these hards as well. This is proper game on here. 17 laps completed for Hazard on them hards. Smithy is no doubt that he can go to the end on them hards as well, but Will Manu at the moment is actually 11 seconds clear of him. Hazard's going to have to come into the pit sooner or later. 15.7 between him and Will Manu. Needs to do it while he has a gap so he can actually make a bit of a comeback here against the 2-time, going to be 3-time world champion if Nightowl can't do anything about it, and he's struggling and he's got Dilb on his tail. Both Williams drivers are probably going to be tier 1 and tier 2 this is champions. I'm just saying, and Williams driver did get a tier 2 championship yesterday. The Jamaican Bacon. Who's that? Me. Of course it's me. The best The best. I'm joking. Watch league. But yes, there we go. Hazard coming into the pits next. So it'll be interesting to see what the gap is. Will Manu's coming up to the chicane before the final few corners. Hard sliding. Tyres not dropping up. Shouldn't be dropping up 6 laps in. Hazard's definitely going to have to go mediums here. Or is he going to try and risk the softs for 12 laps? That's mediums. Going playing it safe. Will Manu goes past him. He wants to come out in front of Harbs as Hazard because we know if he gets caught up with Harbs, to stay done. Fighting for the win. Why is he just hoping for a safety car here, maybe? I don't think he is going to get out in front of Harbs. Harbs goes past. Andy Moore. Will Andy Moore go past? Will Smithy go past? Andy Moore does go past. And Smithy is going to try and go past, but no, Hazard holds him in his place. So Hazard comes out P4. Andy Moore, I know he's got to pick, so them tyres are not going to last. P3. And Harbs at the moment probably have to pit as well. But at the moment, P2. But Will Manu clear ahead. And Hazard's going to go past Andy like there's nothing. Doesn't even fight in. You see Andy struggling on them tyres now. He's now racing Smithy and Smithy's past him. So Andy Moore just struggling. Staying out of the way. And I think Dilb and Nightowl still battling. Dilb's ahead of Nightowl now. Viper down in P8. So his strategy obviously not working as well as he wanted it to do. So Nightowl's not going to pit again. Dilb might not even pit again. We don't know what's going to happen. It's F1RL. What do you expect? But all I know is that Hazard's now going to have to cook and try and get close to Will Manu once again. But with Will Manu's pace, never anything can happen. Zonic's put it in the wall. Could it be a safety car in sector 1? Harbs P2 still got a hold up Hazard though. Sonic does retire from the session. That's on track. Is that it's going to bring out a safety car. Game on. Will Manning not going to be happy with that at all. Will Manning definitely not going to be happy with that. Nova's probably celebrating because he's going to be within the fight again. Andy Moore's just coming to the pits as well. Timing for him. So Andy Moore getting a nice cheeky free pit stop to go on the mediums to the end of the race. Sonic, day done for him. DNF. Sonic in the Ferrari. Will Manu. I wonder what Will Manu's emotions are right now. If Will Manu's listening, come in here and tell us your emotions, my friend. You know you can. More than knows Will Manu is. He's going to have to do something mental here now. Hazard is on new mediums. Crazy. Oh, my throat sucks. Will Manu's coming into the pits. Wow. I think he's going to go soft, isn't he? He's going to go soft. He's going to go soft. Well, Cross is beating Marco Van Gogh. Has that into the pits. All going soft, I'm guessing. Smithy can still win this. Oh no. I forgot about Smithy. Dilb into the pits, Nightowl into the pits, Viper into the pits, Max into the pits. Andy's probably going to stay out because he's just pitted. Nova's already been in the pits. Manu comes out and softs. Harbs comes out and softs. Hazard comes out and softs. Smithy softs. Viper's basically getting the double stack perfect here. Doesn't actually drop that much. P8 now. And he's got mediums. Nightowl's got mediums. Maybe they're thinking the tyres aren't going to last, but surely they are. Oh no, it's Will Manu's now got Harbs and Hazard behind him. Harbs is with a penalty. Hazard's still within every chance of winning this. So, I just watched someone get a bullseye check out to win their family darts tournament. It's absolutely great to see. I just read a very funny message from my good friend BCX. He's talking about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are fighting. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. It's just all I know is that BCX wants Mike Tyson to actually kill him. The safety car in the slap was like, will Manu got to catch up or what? Well, Manu, you need to be careful what that gap is, my friend. I'm not actually quite happy. I'm not happy with that gap that you left there from the safety car, but the safety car is out. So here's to another lap of the Aston Martin leading the race. Hopefully Smithy's not needed by the end of it because I lose 20 quid. Well, I'm guessing the safety car might be in this lap. Hopefully it is. I want to see some racing. I don't think it is. Or is it? No, it's not. Oh, God. Another lap. Another lap. Boring. Oh, come on. I just, with one thing, you just don't like safety cars. That's the problem. You don't like safety cars, so just, yes, it makes it more interesting, but just holding up the race. I just want to see some racing. Are you going to be in this lap, or am I going to have to sit for another lap? Safety car. Just come in this lap, safety car. Don't mind, Lando. Get that car in. P2. Sorry, Aspinall and Nick you were playing. I like Aspinall. And I want Aspinall to win because I don't mind Luke Littler. He's good. He's a good darts player, but very overhyped after the World Championship. Very good dart player. Very good dart player. I'm not taking that away, but it's a bit overhyped. Yes, young, good dart player. Aspinall, such a nice bloke. Come on, be in this lap. The Alpines caught up to the back of the grid. Yes, we're going racing again, people. Come on. What's going to be an 8-lap sprint to the end? A lot of people on softs, a lot of people on 4 people on mediums. Obviously, one being an AI. Will Manu's going to have to ace this perfectly. Harbs is going to defend on parallel. Harring's the Haz is going to have to be careful to know what Harbs defending can be like. Sorry, and Smithy's going to have to try and get past Harbs as well at some point. Will Manu proper going slow. Will, be careful of how slow you're going. We had it yesterday when Dylan was doing a safety car restart and there was a crash at the back. Luckily, no one got severe damage. Will Manu, be careful. See how slow he's going. Wow. Can you just race, man? I'm trying to watch some racing for the finale. You've got viewers watching, you're going slow. Viper, 5-second penalty. That's what happens. See what I mean? Just give him a 5-second penalty for no reason. But we're going green in Singapore. Once again, Will just get an absolute amazing launch. He's walked away from Harbs. Now Harbs is going to have to put defensive work into Hazard, but Hazard will want to get past ASAP. Smithy goes... Oh no, he doesn't go deep. It's lag. Nice. Lag really doing me over there. Sir Max up into 6th on his first F1 RL race. Hazard wants to do something to try and get towards Will Manu, and Will Manu's going to be trying to push away on themselves, and we know he has got the pace. Runs track, and that's a spin. That's Andy Moore. Is he involved in contact? Was that a spin? We don't know, but Andy Moore drops behind, Nova into the points. In Tier 1, Hazard goes ahead of Dilb, and now it's Harbs versus Smithy again. We saw what happened last time they raced around here. It's just a few laps back. What feels like ages ago. Probably was only a few laps back. Contact was made, Smithy was spun, and now Hazard's going to have to put in work to try and chase down Will Manu while trying to hold off the 2 cars behind him. Smithy very quick, Harbs very quick. Going to be one of them battles, I reckon, for this P2 position. I don't think anyone's going to go near Will Manu unless there is a major mistake. The man has got pace every track he touches. And maybe Nightowl could get involved in this P2 battle. We never know. It's F1 RL. We saw a championship go to the line last season. This season, it doesn't look like it's going to go to the line. Will Manu at 30.3 race pace. That is what you call race pace. 30.9 for Hazard, but obviously having to fight for an overtake on that lap as well. So not bad from him. All I know is right now is Hazard P2, Harbs P3, Smithy P4, Nightowl P5, Cermax P6, Dill P7, Viper P8, Lewis P9, Nova P10, Andy Moore out of the points, and Shokeblade in AI has not joined back since the start. It's all kicking up, but it's 2.3 now between the top 2, and I believe Will Manu might as well just give himself the crown at this time. But I've just noticed Hobbs goes deep into the hairpin. He's just going to allow Smithy to get a lovely exit, but it's still will to will. Oh, please don't have contact into this corner. Hobbs covers it well. Smithy doesn't go for something ridiculous around the outside. He knows he's got laps to do so, but Parallel Harry's now pushing away from these 2, and Parallel Harry might just take a P2 here around Singapore, which it was, in my honest opinion, towards Hazard, very deserved. Hazard has got a penalty, but this could also mean it's a P3 then. Could be a P3 for Smithy if all cards played right, so Hazard will want to push away ASAP. Nightowl could also be on for a podium. Hazard's probably doing himself over with that penalty, so now he's going to have to push like he's never pushed before, and Harb's struggling to keep Smithy behind, in my opinion. Nova with 3 second time penalty for multiple wins. He's just washed. But he's just about to fight Lewis here. He's gained time. He's got DRS as well. Crazy to see. Hobbs and Smithy arguing in Discord under the safety car. Now they're racing on track. There's going to be no loss between these two. But Hazard really needs to start trying to push away here. Really needs to put everything into these laps, the final laps. Nightowl's 2.2 seconds off, and he has a look at DRS train behind him. Viper in that DRS train. He had such a good race, such good qualifying, just nothing's coming to him in these last few laps. Hazard 3.6 off Manu, plus a 3 second penalty, so 6.6 off Manu. Manu clear. Manu is clear, and he is a very few laps away from being crowned Season 4 champion. Both Williams drivers, Tier 1 and Tier 2, gaining the crown this season. Dominant season from Williams, in my opinion. Just, we've been on it. I've been on it. Will's been on it. Nightowl, very much credit due to Nightowl to come into his first season in Tier 1, Tier 2 champion, Tier 1 runner-up. You can't get better than that. And then who knows, next year, not next year, next season, the Icon Series, Will Manu not racing in the Icon Series, having a season away. Nightowl is going to be looking like the quickest driver on that grid. Smithy there as well, don't get me wrong. Smithy just doesn't have luck. Harbs, pace, no luck, and can be a bit dirty. Excuse me. Hazard, quite dirty with Nightowl. Dill, pace isn't getting there. Viper, pace is there. Nova, pace isn't really there, but he has good racecraft. Andy Moore turns up lucky, wins, podiums, the lot. Andy Moore is a man to stay in F1RL for a long time. He's not going anywhere anytime soon, but neither will this man in total. As you see, Smithy dive bombs it, touches the barrier, and gets the DRS. But that's just allowed Harbs just to make some time on him. Maybe Smithy, that wasn't the right move into the hairpin. Who knows? All I know is Nightowl's getting chased down by DRS train. Dilb's going for it. All on the line, pushes Max into a barrier. It's going to allow Viper to get involved with Dilb now. Dilb not having it. He's no elbows out towards the end. Viper's going to try and get involved with Max now. We're two and pushing each other. Max pushing him towards the wall. This is absolute scenes here. Smithy against Harbs is still going on. Hazard has managed to pull a 2 second gap between him and Harbs. But this means Smithy now is still in contention for that P2. Sir Max at the moment P6 now, just overtaking Viper even. They're fighting. Sorry, they are fighting. But Viper dropping off a lot, and Dilb now getting involved with Viper. Smithy is done Harbs and is pushing Harbs to the limit. Now Harbs is going to go for the inside. They're both pushing each other to the limit. Look how close it is to the wall. They're wheel to wheel. Keep it clean, boys. Banging tyres a lot. Look at this. Pushing each other off track. Wow. Harbs. Harbs, my friend. That's very close. Elbows out, but that is proper elbows out. And this is just allowed Hazard to put a 3 second gap to Harbs. And it's allowed Hazard to take the P2 spot indefinitely. But Will Manu, on the other hand, 9.4 seconds now up the road, including Hazard's penalty. Harbs is trying to keep Smithy behind. It's going to allow Nightowl to try and get involved now. Look at Nightowl. He's there. So is Max. So is Viper. So is Dill. Get what I mean? This 8th could go to 4th, even 3rd. This is just absolutely ridiculous to see out on track. Just Harbs just needs to watch how dirty he is out on track. Smithy's not going to give this up. He wants to take that P3 on track. He knows he can get it on penalties, but I think he just wants to prove a point now. We'll even try and get the P3, try and gain that second on the Hazard so he can get P2. You see Smithy still going for it down in outside. So Harbs breaks late, pushes Smithy off track. Wow, it's ridiculous. Smithy's going to try it on the outside. Harbs defends the inside, locks up, covers the switchback. Smithy still behind. You can tell this is aggravating Smithy because Nightowl now is on the case. 4.6 between Hazard and Harbs now. And just see how much this battle is holding everyone up. Dylan puts himself in the points, but is fighting with Andy Moore. But there is, yeah, Andy Moore and Nova are fighting. Look at this. Go on, Andy, my son. Will Manu just in a league of his own. See, look at this train behind Harbs. Still 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Don't know how many penalties everyone's on. But all I know is that Will Manu's 2 laps off of a 3-time world champion. Oh, wide for Viper there. It's going to allow Dill to get involved. Look at this. Going to try into turn 1. That's right. What will Dill, but he goes for the inside. Contact. And Dill, just everyone's elbows out. They know it's the last race of the season. They don't give one. They want points. Nightowl 3 seconds, and Nightowl just loses his advantage. Sir Max now. Sir Max surely might just walk away with what looks like it's going to be a P3, a podium even. No, not a podium. Smithy does get past Harbs temporarily. Now Harbs is going to cover the inside. Smithy's going to try the outside. Both need to be very careful. Harbs is now allowed Smithy to have the inside line. Can Smithy get it done through this corner? Pushing each other to limit. Harbs nearly in the wall. Smithy giving him the space. Still wheel to wheel. Look how close this wheel to wheel is. Smithy tries it down the inside. Harbs has to go on track, and Smithy does get through. Smithy finally gets the move done. That's a yellow flag, and that is Nightowl. Was there contact there between him and Harbs? I do not know. All I know is Smithy goes through, and Will Manu's just about to start his final lap of the F1 23 F1 RL Season 4. I'm right on board with him in a minute. So this battle is still really heating up. Smithy P3. Harbs is still P4, but obviously with a penalty. And Max P5 ready to pick up any scraps that may come his way. Viper and Dill P6 and P7. Nightowl dropping so far back now due to an incident, which honestly I didn't see. I just saw a yellow flag for Nightowl. Maybe contact with him and the Harbs. Don't know. Harbs has cooked it. Harbs has done what I did yesterday, and Harbs just dropping down the pack now. Harbs retires from the session on track, which personally I don't think he should have done. And that's massive contact. And Lewis hits the unghosted Harbs. That is just crazy in F1 RL. But let's talk about this man. We've seen what he can do on track. Will Manu is a different level. He's not F1 RL worthy. He's F1 esports worthy. He's PSGL worthy, in my opinion. The man does sweat time trials, does sweat the game. So many hours on the game. But when it comes into races, he races as clean as he can, pushes the car as clean as he can, and as you can see, the results pay off a lot. Will Manu coming through the second sector, coming into the last sector now. A championship lap, a championship season to remember. Yes, Nightowl didn't give him the battle he may have wanted today, but I can assure you now, Will Manu, three-time F1 RL champion, is nothing to moan about. This Williams driver has been impeccable every season he's raced, and we are going to miss him next season, but it's a well-deserved season off, in my opinion. Will Manu defying every expectation I thought he would. He comes across the line to win his 3rd F1 RL title in Singapore. What a man, what a race. Legendary. In fact, has across the line to take P2 in the race. Smithy finishes in P3 on the line, but gets it anyway due to penalty. Viper, 5-second penalty for unserved penalty. Dill jumps up to P5. Nightowl, P7. Lewis, no front wing. Nearly ends his race there, but it's going to be P8 on his return to F1 RL. What a lovely driven race from the AlphaTauri driver. P9 for Nova and P10 for Andy Moore, but I believe... Oh, Nova does lose it at the end there. But your race winner, your championship winner, Will Manu. He defies every expectation you set this man, and he's levitating on the podium. Yes, there he is. Hazard and Smithy join him. The top 3 drivers of the season, in my opinion. But Will Manu, Season 4 championship winner. 3 times F1RL champion. The most dominant in this league. And it's amazing to watch him there up on top of that podium for the final time in this game in F1RL. Obviously not joining us next season. Will be joining me on commentary on some races though. But Will, Manu, Hazza, Smithy sharing the podium with each other for one last time this season in Singapore. And just there is your classification here today. Will, Manu, Hazza, Smithy, Max, Dilb, Nightowl, Viper, Andy Moore, P8, lovely race for Andy Moore, race winner yesterday, P8 today, Lewis P9, Nova P10 getting points. Well, thank you everyone for what has been an incredible season. Icon Series, 21st of March, Thursday, 7 PM, random tracks decided in the lobby due to a spin wheel. What's going to happen? It's F1RL. Make sure you're here for them races. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Fast1RL and all of them. Join our Discord. And I'm sure we will see you next season. Season 5 Icon Series. Be there. Goodbye.